Hi everybody, I am Husky Light. Thanks for stopping by. Just a quick video on how to charge your crystals under the full moon. Yes, we've got a big super moon tonight, so the crystals will get supercharged, but you can do this on any full moon, and you don't have to do it every single month. For crystals though that you are working with, if you are in the healing profession or anything like that, then it's probably a good idea to do it every month. So I'm just going to explain why we charge our crystals and why they need charging and the benefits of some of the crystals. So all living things have radiating out from them an EMF field, which is an electromagnetic field. It interacts with the EMF of other living things. For non-living things, just like electrical appliances, it is the nature of life. Everything vibrates at a certain frequency. Everything has a consciousness that is on this earth. So plants, trees, rocks, crystals, everything has its own level of consciousness. So it's the nature of life as we know it to expand, to grow and increase its awareness. When we're in the presence of somebody or something that is vibrating on a higher frequency, that is when their EMF is quite high, their electromagnetic frequency is quite high, you yourself sort of your vibration wants to catch up, and your own frequency will self-adjust to try and become in line with that person. That's why we don't go near people who are not serving our purpose, because their EMF frequency will actually bring you down. People who are awake and are awakening, as they do that, their EMF vibration gets higher, and this is how you can affect people around you and help awaken people around you. So you can be stood around people, and on a subconscious level you start to feel better, you start to gain knowledge, you start to be healthier. That change can be imperceptible, but it's happening on some level. So when we're in the presence of crystals, which are formed from the earth, formed perfectly from a consciousness equality, its EMF also vibrates at a higher frequency as well, and it has a vibration. When we interact with crystals, it affects our own vibration. To put it simply, when we're around crystals, they lift our vibration. When we consciously interact with crystals, they really, really lift the vibration, your vibration. Each type of crystal that you have emits a different frequency of its own. So there are countless variants of crystals and what their properties are and what they do and what their healing abilities are as well for you. So within physical and emotional bodies, energies, they can soothe specific chakra energies and enhance mental and even spiritual understanding as well. So the vital quality of crystals also is their ability to be programmed and to store memory, to absorb the bad energies of a room, to absorb the bad energies of a person interacting with that crystal, and to absorb and take those bad energies away from that person. And in that respect, those crystals need to be recharged again. Crystals are absolutely amazing, and as well as being transmitters, as I say, they also absorb energy, which means they are affected by negative influences as well as positive ones. So they need cleansing, or more specifically, they need opportunities to be able to retune their own vibration back to their unadulterated frequency with the earth. Sustained exposure to the full moon light energy enables them to do this, and to get their energy back and enable them to help you to do your job better, to help raise your vibration, to help get rid of negative vibrations from you as well. And as I say, you don't have to do this every single month, but you do need to do it, especially if you are working with crystals as well. So how do we do this? What's the best way of doing this? First of all, I would wash the crystals If it's raining, you can let them be rained on. If they are quartz crystals, they won't be affected by rain or cold or anything like that. There are certain ones that are not quartz, that are not hard enough, and you can't put them in rain. But for the most part you can do. Now if you've got an organite pyramid, please do not put that in the rain, because the resin, it will ruin the resin that the crystals are in. In that case, put it on a windowsill, as long as it's getting the moonlight, or it's got the opportunity to get the moonlight. And even if it's cloudy, even if you can't see the full moon very, very well, its energies are still being absorbed by the crystals. So if it's not raining and you want to put them outside, you can either put them, if they're small crystals, put them into a bowl of water with either a few Epsom salts in the actual water, or Himalayan salt, just to naturally cleanse them, and leave them outside, preferably actually on the earth, so on the grass, on the soil, outside. That's perfect if you can do that, so that it's connecting with the earth, the crystal is connecting with the earth. It's just like grounding, like when we ground ourselves, you are grounding the crystal as well. Put the crystals out. The best time to do it is probably around sunset, when the sun is going down, or when it gets dark. Just get your crystals out there, get them out for a few hours overnight in the moonlight, and pick them up the next morning, because remember, the sun also charges crystals, so you can leave them out for maybe a couple of hours in the morning as the sun is coming up, which is really good, but don't do it for too long, as if you get too much sunlight on the crystals, that can be harsh. It's a harsh energy on the crystals, just like as if we were out in the sun for too long as well. You can also charge your crystals with intentions if you want to do that. So visualize a beautiful bright white light around the crystals, set an intention for their use moving forward. You may want to use some crystals like amethyst clusters for charging other crystals as well, or perhaps your crystals are, however you use them, they may help to manifest things for you, to heal or power charge. So set your intentions with the crystals as you put them out on how you want them to work. This is infusing energy into a crystal. Remember, if a crystal is just left alone, if it's not charged at all, it just becomes a rock. Give thanks to the crystals as well for the job that they do, for the amazing vibration that they hold. They are the most beautiful, wonderful things ever. Give them gratitude, give them thanks for the energy that they are going to give you, that they are going to work with you, and how you use the actual crystals as well. So leave them out over the night, get them supercharged, especially with the full moon, and see how they can change you, and see how they can uplift your energy.